just added the stream to my channel because I know how to do that now.
You fucking did, didn't you? I love that. So what's life like?
Today is Katie's first day working from home, so she is doing that.
Katie,
she's in the other room.
Yeah, we talked about this the other day. Somebody we were like talking about. Katie has a new job, and he was explaining what she's doing. And you said she's earning more money. She can work from home. She's getting a laptop.
Yeah, it's like it's a company that basically here in the States, even people with health insurance have a hard time getting like mental health care stuff.
Mm.
So it's a company that connects people with health insurance to therapists and whatnot. Because a lot of therapists are also not taking new clients or they don't take certain health insurance, whatever. Because
the biggest question right now though is, what did you do for Katie for Valentine's?
I didn't do anything because I have like $2 right now.
You didn't even give her. You could have given her a coupon.
Yeah. I think we're gonna do. We have a muckraker beer that we might do a live review of later tonight.
I'm probably gonna have to miss that because that's probably gonna be when I'm asleep, right?
I think she stops working at 6, so it'll probably be might be like 7:00 our time.
Yeah, my alarm clock goes at 6:15, so I'm very much not going to watch that live. I'm gonna rewatch that. Vanessa says, "Hi, Valentine, lol." Know what you mean? No, I know what you mean. No Valentine here. I need to very.
Hey, Keith.
Hey, Harry.
Good. Alright, so just finish off that. Hey. I got some American beers.
Oh. Was that an IPA? Double IPA?
It's peach and cream.
Oh.
Dippy.
Is it good?
It's much. Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. It's Thomas will love me for this. I actually said it tastes like a Tiny Rebel beer, but then better. So,
well, that's
which
not that
isn't
difficult.
hard. It's not that hard, but it's a Tiny Rebel style beer. It's a peaches and cream. It's haze, but then a peach puree and vanilla bean version of it. But yeah, it's good. This is what Tiny Rebel wanted to be, and then they realised they were Tiny Rebel, and they were shit.
How old is it? Is it fresh?
Yeah, Jan 12th.
Oh,
so yeah, nice. Yeah, a month old. I've got 3 more Treehouse after this, and then to have over the next couple of days. I want to get them done quite quickly. I know I've got 1 or 2 monkish. I don't know if I've won any monkish this evening. I haven't got a message, so I don't think I have done.
I would love to try some monkish. I hear the best things about monkish.
They're fun.
Fine. See, that's what I'm trying. That's basically what our point was about, Harry. Like, here's the American. We're like, oh, what about the Americans? Like, oh, they're fine.
I mean, they're a hype brewery. They, and I don't know if you knew this, but for a while they didn't make IPAs. They were strictly, I think, like
Stouts,
Belgian style beers. Yeah.
Because I always see what's his face. He chugs. He does the chugging right now on this channel, right? Joe.
Oh yeah, Joe.
Ever since I was into video games, you know.
Yeah.
The Joe's Arcade
I don't know
guy.
if I don't know if Joe's Arcade. I don't know if you guys know, but he chugs all his beers these days. Do you know that?
Does he chug everything?
No, he chugs everything. All his reviews are chugs. He'll just pour out the beer and then he'll chug the entire glass. He's doing chugs right now. But anyway, I remember monkish reviews from him. But every time he did a monkish review, it was like big stouts. So for me, when I hear monkish, I think about huge burly stouts, and now everybody's talking about their IPAs, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? When did that happen?
Oh, they still. I think they still. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that stuff.
It's like I used to buy Grim when I could get it quite easily from when I lived in Coventry. I could buy some Beer Gonzo, and Grim
Don't
it was
apologize,
literally.
Vanessa. Don't apologize, Vanessa. It's
Never.
all good. We're all good.
It's Thomas. Don't apologize. But I could buy Grim, and Grim was just like, I think it was the birthday cake, Imperial Stout. I remember that just stand out in the memory, and just like, why can't I have any more Imperial Stouts from you? I don't want your sours. I get good sours here. And yeah, good. Well, I say here, abroad.
Yeah.
A slight swim.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah.
it's mean hype breweries are hype breweries, and there always will be. And I think it's always fun to try the beers that from the hype breweries that aren't being hyped. So I remember, I've heard of these beers before, and everybody when they think about American IPAs, they think about Alchemist, Heady, and Vocal.
Yeah,
Had them both, love them both. But in that beer mill that had some of the Alchemist beers, the beer that I love the most, and the one that I was most curious about and really adored and still think is one of their best brews from what I've had of them, was Luscious. Yeah. And I think you guys both had Luscious, right?
Yeah.
Like, why is nobody talking about Luscious? Luscious is top notch, one of the best.
It's my favorite from memory.
Yeah, it's like one of the best stouts ever made, and everybody keeps talking about Heady and Vocal, and apparently Rapture. I haven't had Rapture, but apparently Rapture is amazing.
Rapture's a newer IPA. They just came out with it in the last year or two, or no?
Okay,
it's been the last few years because I think it came out shortly before pandemic stuff. I think.
I need to get
from memory. I'm just looking on here. I enjoyed Focal more than I did Heady.
Yeah, I am in the same boat.
Yeah,
I think.
I mean, they're both good. I just prefer Focal a little bit more.
Focal was basically the better beer, balanced overall. Just the one that I enjoyed a little bit more. I guess I was just a little bit more team Heady when it comes to that. And my experience with both beers is limited, but still, is because Heady, it just has that. I don't know. It's like it was the beginning of it all, when it comes to the craze that we have now, and maybe it's that rose tint, it's that rose colored glasses that you put on, and I'm gonna very much admit that I just. I had this entire rant on that just earlier, but even I do have that. And I felt, I don't know, but I agree. Vocal is basically, especially since it's a little bit more crushable next to its ABV.
What? 1% lower?
Yeah.
I said a little bit more crushable.
I remember having... So we had Focal Banger Heady Topper and Luscious all at the same time. It was Hop City, 2017, I think it was. And that's where Craig's photo comes from, where he's got 4 cans of Luscious and then a 5th can on top. It's all because they didn't have it on keg. It was just can only. And we were doing cans, basically just pouring from cans. And you get a third of a can and okay, can we just have all the cans? We just take a photo with it. Cool. But before that, the first ever New England IPA I think I ever had was Cloudwater Double IPA version 3. And ever since, before that, everything was every double IPA was just West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. And there weren't many double IPAs at the same time. It was all just IPAs, but we'll go up to 7, 7 point something, and then all of a sudden, the first New England double IPA was Cloudwater's version 3, and I'm like, what the fuck's this? It was just a completely different kind of experience, and it's amazing to think that those sort of beers have been around for, or New England IPAs, New England double IPAs have been around now for like 6 years, and nothing has changed.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Magic Rock Cannonballs? The
Cannonball Run.
No, but they had you had Cannonball, and then what were they called again?
So they had Human, Human, Unhuman. So they Cannonball, Human, Unhuman,
Inhuman, Unhuman, Inhuman, something like that.
It was Human, which was the like double, Unhuman, which was the triple, and then they did like a variant of that. They always did a 3, and then they did a variant like 1 or 2 years. But fuck Magic Rock after what happened to them.
Yeah, I know, because Keith, like that's like I'm gonna get to some comments in a little bit, by the way, because I do want to. But Keith, like the when Magic Rock was still good, and that Cannonball series came out, that you would wait for that. That was like an epic event in that year, and that was when you have to realize that 7% IPAs, like what Harry just said, was like that was people were like amazed of 7% IPAs. People started sort of coming out, maybe we can go a bit higher, like 8, and then suddenly Magic Rock came with like these 10 and 11% beasts that were fucking insane and actually good, like very good quality.
Yeah.
And now it's just...
Did I tell you about the thing when we were on the Isle of Man? And there was a pub down the street, and my mom's friend who we were staying with, the person that walked her dogs worked there. So we would just walk down the street and hang out with her and drink beer and stuff. Well, they had like 3 cask beers. 2 were bitters that were like 3-point-something%. And then they had a 5% like golden ale or whatever. And so I had this little interaction where she was like, "Oh, like, are you sure you want that? Like 5%'s like it's 5%." I was like, and then I had to explain to her that like 5% in the States is like a session beer. Yeah. Like is considered a session beer.
I know.
And it was just like a weird.
Yeah.
It was just like just.
I love the fact that I get that where I work a lot. I'm going to go through a few comments and I'm going to say that Vanessa was saying maple stouts in March. Always good. Maple stouts are just the best. I'm sorry, but maple is amazing and it works great in stout. So please, all day, every day. Last beer saying cheers all. Cheers to you, Last Beer. Thanks for joining. On the lenses, clear lenses or gray lenses, no rose. Oh yeah, it's you're kind of. I guess you're right. I hope some entities collecting all the can art out there. So do I, because honestly, can art is amazing these days. There's some amazing stuff. A double triple could be fun. A double triple. I really thought that Harry would make some sort of comment on that, and he's not, and I'm very disappointed. Stop texting your girlfriend on
double
Valentine.
triple. Oh, that's you're my girlfriend.
And that's true. Sorry, you, Keith. Sorry, you. We're all lovers together. Thanks. I like getting a triple double espresso coffee. Hey, Thomas. Hope you're good, and hope your other fine gentlemen are good too. Well, I know they are amazing. They're the best. So we're all good. We're all good. Are we good?
Also, going back to the like hazy conversation, you've heard that the alchemists like drink from the can thing is because the hazy beer thing. They were doing the hazy beer thing before people were like into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they didn't want people pouring it out and looking at it because it looked gross.
Sorry, it looks like this.
Yeah.
I hate it. It was so difficult for me to get to try drinking it straight from the can. I still don't like that. It still just doesn't compute for me. But about the ABV thing, 5% and chuckling. I love the fact that where I work, we sell a lot of wine, of course, that's the thing. And we have a lot of people who are like, okay, I'll drink wine, and wine is awesome, and wine is great. And then they'll look at the beer selection and like, is that an 11% beer? that's not beer anymore. That's like a liquor, right? That's like liqueur. That's like how can you drink something that's such a high ABV? And I'm looking at that wine bottle when I'm looking at the ABV, thinking, I don't want to be an asshole or anything, but I just love that how people misunderstand ABV sometimes.
It's this thing that my dad, like, he's a wine drinker, and he's
I know
like,
exactly what you're going to say. I know exactly.
You're not going to drink all that, are you? Not. I can have a small amount. I couldn't have a pint of it though. I'm like, yeah, but I'm also having a small amount, and smaller than your, 3 glasses of red wine, which equates to a bottle, and make me feel bad because I have like a fucking pint. And you have a fucking bottle of red wine. Anyway.
So many people, like sometimes on a lazy Sunday, I'll crack open like a 750 of a big, bold stout or barley wine or whatever. And I'll drink it all by myself. Or on a Sunday evening, if I don't have to work the next day or whatever, I'll drink that by myself.
You can't do it. It's not wine.
It's not, because exactly. It's 11% ABV. And people are like, you can't drink that. You're going to get fucking... But these are the same people that will drink like a bottle of wine, chase it down with maybe some schnapps or whatever.
Yeah, it's the Germans.
It's the Germans. It's the Germans who are drinking all the schnapps.
The schnapps, getting ready for the war.
Oh, schnapps. Sorry. Whenever I think of this, I don't know if you know this commercial. Time to Untappd the Auto.
No.
It's a Volkswagen commercial. It's beautiful. It's what's this? Peter Storm. What's the actor? You know him?
Yeah, Peter Stormer.
Yeah, Peter Stormer. He plays this. He is like a parody on.
You're talking about Are they still making commercials? Is he still making commercials over there, or are you talking about the old ones?
No, I think it's older commercials.
Yeah.
But I love those commercials. So you get like a very tricked out sort of like Pimp My Ride thing, and then they're going like doing the weirdest shit to unpimp the auto, and the way that he says it's just that look in his face is time to unpimp the auto. I had that in my head. Sorry. I can see clearly now. I have never seen clearly, Vanessa. It's not something I'm very good at. And 11% is too much. Lol, yet again. It really isn't too much. Harry is really in love with his phone. Are you just watching? You're just watching Pornhub right now, aren't you?
Yes.
I figured as much. It's like it's. I've never seen somebody being so quiet and still and
I'm
watching Pornhub.
Fine, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
No. We need to know what you're doing. Hands over the table, please. Like.
Praise be to Jesus. Praise Lord.
Which Jesus would that be?
Jesus.
Pound Jesus. Frisch up. Oh man. So Keith, what are you up to, man, in your life on a day-to-day basis?
No, not a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting to go back to work because I've been doing work for my parents and they just went away for a week, so they didn't schedule anything. So
lovely.
Yeah, fun stuff.
I thought you went back to work last week.
I did for like 4 hours. I did one thing last week.
That's how you work.
I thought it was going to be like a 2-day thing, and then I was there for like, I think with travel it was 3.5 hours.
And they were like, "It's done." What?
No, we have to go back. But yeah.
Lovely. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys up to, beer-wise, festival-wise? How is beer life in your countries when it comes to things like that? Festivals and pubs, and I don't know.
There was like a. I think it was in the UK somewhere. There was a Smoke Fest thing. I think it's in May. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to that. But
Smoke Fest.
No,
cigarettes.
We're talking about yeah. It's a vape festival.
Oh wow.
No. Don't make me unfriend you on Facebook because you vape. If you vape, I'm gonna unfriend you.
No, I was just kidding. It's like a smoked beer festival. I'm
Oh.
talking about beer. Why would you think I was talking about anything else?
I don't know. You talk about stuff.
Everyone gets their atomizers out.
Yeah.
Who's got the biggest atomizer? I've got a Teku atomizer.
Who's got a what the fuck?
I don't know anything about vaping, so I don't know.
Okay.
I was just
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I know enough to know that I don't want to know anymore.
The longer I don't sign a new teaching contract, the easier it is to forget the work. We just had a young girl put in ICU because of vaping. Whoa, what? Dude, really? What?
Yeah.
How?
I've heard sometimes like they'll explode.
Yeah,
Certain ones will. And then I think there was something else about certain ones. If you have like certain conditions, they can really like fuck your lungs up or something.
Well, you got to think about it. It's you're inhaling like a vapor. You're basically inhaling like kind of like a liquidy kind of base thing. It must fuck you up pretty some way or another. But
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I used to vape, but it was for like we had like shisha pens and stuff at when I was at uni. But I never smoked, but I just fucking vaped. I'm like I even had fucking nicotine ones. I'm like, why the fuck am I doing this? Put it down. Let's stop. And there we go. It was just like because it was everyone else did it, and you just did it.
Oh, I am one of those guys. I used to smoke. I am one of those guys that will definitely, honestly say I started smoking because it was the cool thing.
Mm. Well, no, smoking cigarettes though is fucking like nowadays. So when I was out in Liverpool, so a couple of people I know do it. I'm like, it's fucking stupid. It's like if you know for a fact that it's going to kill you, and then you just like, I like to pay for death. Oh, £20 a packet. Fantastic. Death. I'm like, why? Maybe I'm old.
It's stupid. Yeah, no. Did you just say you're old? You're not even 30 yet, you little shit.
30 next year.
You didn't miss an unbagging. You missed basically Harry and I raving on how amazing Veltins is, and then bitching over Untappd, and then now we're just hanging out with an American and trying to be very European classy, and we're failing at it because basically I'm the only European one. Harry isn't European anymore.
I am. I've got European passport.
Mm.
That's how I'm European.
Cigarettes may be safer. Her lungs are destroyed, eaten up. She needs to.
Shit.
Christ.
No.
And how like
Yep.
A young girl put Jesus, that's just not cool kids only smoke cigars. I do miss cigars. I miss cigars.
I love the smell of them, but I wouldn't want to do it myself.
Yeah. I would probably smoke cigars more if they tasted the same way they smelled, but they don't. Mm-hmm. But I still
and you have to you've had the wrong cigars. You've had the wrong cigars. I mean, I've had some very good quality cigars that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying I would like. I enjoy a cigar every once in a while. I've smoked less than 10 cigarettes in my life.
I smoked a little bit more.
But yeah, I'm just saying I would probably be a regular cigar smoker if the experience was.
I have this memory. I started by learning to roll cigars working the shade tobacco fields age 14. Jesus. It's like you can't smoke the stuff, but you can make it. Let's see. I remember being in a pub on my face, and someone asked me if I knew how to squonk a vape.
Squonk a vape.
I laughed in his face, and I still have no idea what it means. Neither do I. What the fuck?
No, Harry does.
Harry
I
probably.
don't.
Harry knows.
I don't know how to squonk a vape. I can pronounce the word, but I don't know how what it is.
I don't mean either one. I'm going to Google this in a little bit. Thomas is 100% correct, as he always is. The good quality ones taste the way they smell, like a fine mahogany. This is true. This is very fucking true. Squonk, don't know either.
Squonk.
And,
Do you reckon that's a bot?
I think so. They've been really popping up in a lot of chats lately. Bots have been pretty. No, but like a cigar. So here's a fun story. My dreaded hag of an ex, the big one, the huge one, the one that I literally the one that I don't talk about in a positive way, hated the fact that I used to smoke, which is okay, and didn't understand smoking or the cigar things. And at some point, at my old job, my old boss went on a vacation to Cuba. He came back, and he had four Cubans for me. 4 cigars, by the way, not people. Just
Cuban
pointing that one out.
They're all in his suitcase.
Yeah, they were all in there. But no, he had 4 Cuban cigars for me. And at some point, we were at a wedding. It was an outside wedding, and we were having fun. Everybody was having a blast. And I was like, wait, guys, I'm going to be right back. So I went to the car, and I had one of them in there. I don't know why it was in the car, but weird combinations. Like, let me walk up to my Skyline and get a cigar. That was a sentence I never thought I could utter. But walked up to the car, walked back, sat there, and here I was with my semi-long hair and, dressed kind of fancy because it was a wedding, smoking this thick Cuban cigar. And even she, who hated smoking and hated the smell of cigars and whatever, just had to admit that I looked pretty cool sitting there, there's something about a Cuban that just... Yeah, so... See now, here, you see, me and the boys, we got a plan, and I need all of you to come together and make
That's a strange sounding Winston Churchill.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. Squonking, I'm pretty sure there's this thing as a Squonk Fest.
It looks like there's some sort of thing that you it's either a vape thing or it's something that you buy for your vape. I don't know. There's a bunch of
Google it. Squonk.
I just Googled it and it's weird. So I don't know.
Squonking.
But
Squonking meaning. Squonking meaning. Squonk is a style of vaping in which a squonking mod and a bottom-fed rebuildable RDA style or tank atomizer are used to keep vaping by pressing on the e-juice bottle to fill the cotton or tank with more I have no idea what the hell I'm saying here. I feel like I am... Squonk mods incorporate your battery, bottle, and dripper. It's essentially hands-free dripping. Within the body of the squonker is a bottle and a battery, usually behind a magnetic cover. Cut into the side of the box is a squonk hole, which allows you to squeeze the bottle. What the fuck?
The schwank with a lumpy flump. And the old bottle swab with a flab. That's basically what you're saying.
What is RDA Squonk? Squonking is a vaping style using the Squonk mod and a bottom feed rebuildable drip atomizer for vaping. You keep vaping by pressing the squeezable e-juice bottle to soak the cotton with e-juice. These new Squonk mods cater to every vapor's need, especially those looking for an all-in-one solution, RTA and RDAs. What the fuck?
It's basically what I hear when anyone talks about computing. Just that's all I hear. Oh, what you talk about some new sort of shit on Photoshop? What?
You know what the shittiest thing is? We're laughing at this, but there's vapors out there who are watching this right now. No. They're hearing us talk about certain hops and brewing techniques, and they're like having the same reaction that I'm having towards what we're passionate about. So, in the end of the day, jokes on us.
Do you reckon there's a thing called like unsquonked?
Unsquonked? Is that like uncircumcised?
Well, similar to that, but then it's Untappd.
It's like
Unsquonked, like so. I thought you meant like I thought you meant it means you haven't, e-juiced your cotton through your vape bottle
For the
dripper.
You have to squonk it.
It's like sounds like a recovery group or something.
It does.
Like, I used to squonk all the time. Now.
Oh god, yeah, Vanessa, let's do this. Let's just drink the vapor mix instead. Oh my god, what's wrong with just inhaling good old fashioned air these days? It's.
What's that air? I prefer squonk.
Squonk, yeah. And we wonder how long it's described by vaping. Squanking? Now you're talking about squanking. We were talking about squonking. Squanking is completely unrelated to squonking. And it means that you flubberate the dripper through the cotton, so your e-juice is even double squonked. That's what squanking is.
Isn't that just the effect of... What is squonking the effect of much squanking?
Maybe that's it. I don't know, man. It's banned. It's banned from Sweden. Sweden.
I've got to meet a man from Sweden tomorrow.
Oh, we should ask him. We should ask him. It's important that the fleeve is rubbed because the fleeve is all the fleeve.
Oh, just waiting for that to come up.
And then his Slami shows up and he rubs it and spits on it. They cut the fleeve.
I was waiting for that. Yeah. I know exactly what Adam's on about as well.
Oh my god!
The plumbus.
The squeaking, the squonking was squeezing really, really hard. I swear to God, I'm going to give it 2 years, and this is a new category on Pornhub.
Squonk.
Oh God, I kind of want to try. I'm very curious what happens if you go to Pornhub right now and search for vaping, and I think you're going to find things that you really do not need to see, and are probably going to create a new fetish while you're looking for it. Squanking into the vajangle. I'm done and me goodbye. See, that's what I'm talking about. This sounds like some fucking Pornhub shit right fucking there. God damn it. Pornhub, give it 3 months.
You can get a vajangle from wish.com. That's all I learned. You can probably go and get squanked on there as well.
Don't look in the comment sections. Oh my god. Squanking into the vajangle. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Lucy, you're killing us here. You're killing us. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is just not. This is a great start of the week. This is a fantastic start of the week. The blast from the chumbles of the plumbus and Google are shaved away. That leaves you with a regular old plumbus.
Oh, the plumbus.
Plumbus? I said plumbus. Is it plumbus? Oh, sorry. That's my
plumbus.
English. Oh my god.
Plumbus.
I swear to God, this was almost as good as being stolen.
See what you can do instead of having E6? You can just do this instead.
I prefer E6 instead of E6. Swankaday keeps the doctor away. Squank.
Squanking.
I give it 3 months, and this is going to have T-shirts. It's going to be T-shirts suddenly somewhere popping up with the word "squank" on it, and we're just going to sit there going, like, "Why are we not earning the money from this bullshit?" Right? This could have paid for a lot of beer, but no.
Should make a Thomas Opent Squonks shirt.
Squonking.
Free beer, Squonking Story Hour, free beer. There you go. See, Vanessa gets it. Oh man, somebody talked about merch a while ago. Are we planning on doing merch? T-shirts if you speak. Don't you worry. There we go. There. It's gonna be me on my face, a cartoon character in a weird anatomically impossible position, saying, "Have you squonked your squank today?"
I think that would probably put you on a register in the UK.
You guys have registers for everything.
I can't be trusted about schools because I squonked a squank.
You know what? This is the worst. This is the worst joke. This might get me pulled from YouTube. This is the worst joke I've heard in ages, and it's not funny. It's not funny, but oh my god, this is dark humor. You can say what you want about pedophiles, but at least they drive through a school zone slowly.
I mean, that they do.
I'm making tissues of speak, don't you worry. They take
Squonk.
the big bob and they push it through the grumbo where the flea. No, Fleabee is. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I can't fucking do this anymore. It's a fucking school night. Oh, I have to work in the morning. I don't wanna.
Did you work at all today? Or
Yeah. Usually Monday is my day off, but the store's closed. But we have internet stuff going on, and my bosses are gone today. They are on a trip, so I had to fill in. So yeah. Basically, I was alone in the liquor store.
Oh,
And that's why he's squonked.
No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
squonking in the back room.
Ever t-shirts with a vinyl imprint. I'll never do it in the summertime. Vinyl imprint. Dang thing. Oh no! Oh yeah. No, I know what you mean. That is not a good thing in the summer. Don't do that. I did not work. Well, you know, I'm a little bit jealous of you. No, I mean, I only worked for like a couple of hours today, so I was good. And Harry probably made a lot of awesome beers, so that's good.
I transferred a beer. I basically moved it from one tank to another tank.
What I was about to say, which team does it play for now?
Sorry. It plays with the conditioning tanks. It plays with Squonk.
You squonked it?
I squonked into the Squonk tank. And
Jesus, this is
now it tastes of Schleem.
Schleen. We're gonna have
Schleen.
this is gonna be the this is gonna become called the we're gonna call the next live stream like three guys in the squonk.
Just took a Squonky donk.
Yeah.
A circle squonk? A circle squank?
I think it's a circle Squonk.
Squank works better. Like that kind of sounds like what you want to say. So yeah, there you go. The circus squank. Oh my god.
Circle Squirk.
Let's make it a regular Monday thing where we have a circle squank. Oh my god. A lace top in the sun. Oh my god. Yeah, I can feel the sunburn there. Worked until 7, then went and bought a new TV and 2 pizzas, as you do on a Monday. What TV did you buy, dude? Kind of curious now. Semi-retired. I think I work sometimes. You know,
I think I work all the time.
I'm
I know I work
semi-retired.
all the time.
That works. Yeah. No, you're there all the time. Doesn't actually.
I'm there all the time.
Yeah.
No. I spent my day like rubbing a corrugated floor with fucking caustic.
Sorry, I just went into. I should have known this.
It's not rubbing, it's swanking.
It's like you paused that sentence at the wrong time.
No,
dude.
I paused at the right time.
You said
But
I spent all day rubbing and then just I have a mental image. It's a nice mental image. It's a nice mental image, but it's not one good.
It's swanking.
Yeah. Fabrics found out before in Florida. Yeah, but you don't want to go. Florida is like. Is Florida really that bad, Keith? Because we hear things about Florida.
Florida man is what I hear mainly about.
Yeah, Florida is. I don't know. People like it, but I don't know why. It's like super humid down there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's always warm, so people like that.
Oh, don't worry, Vanessa. I use a food safe lube in the work environment, so we're fine.
Oh, wow. I'm not going to go there. Sharp 50-inch smart TV. I totally agree. I hate Chromecast. I don't appreciate it. And I'm so glad that for God knows how long I've had smart TVs. And don't use Wi-Fi. Connect it to your router or, your modem with cable. You want stability. You don't want all of that Chromecast Wi-Fi bullshit. Cables are the future.
Yeah. Cables of the future. That's what I like. Dangling cables all over the place.
I got mine.
Yeah. We're cool.
See, we're the cool guys. We're the cool guys. Hot and toasty and extreme humidity in Florida. Well, you know. And gators. Got them gators up in there in Florida. They're all like walking around and grabbing at your ankles with the fucking teeth, and they're all like, fucking hell, stupid gator.
Sorry, Adam. Do you just compare Morecambe and Florida?
I have no idea what a Morecambe is.
A Morecambe, it's a place, and not a comb. Can't connect it.
Why? What's so
I
bad?
have the same problems. To be honest, actually, no. My house is fine, but Adam's, I understand why that might be a bit shit. Because he's got a 30s house. Or 20s, I think his might be.
Sorry, top right beer human. Top right beer human. She's talking about Keith.
Yeah.
I don't know who Kurt below.
I don't know who that is, but I just love the fact that you are top
Hello?
right beer human. I love that's one of the best ever. 4K TV here in the living room.
I finally know what my new channel name is going to be.
Yeah, like top right beer human. Please fucking do it. You can have all the T-shirts. Top right beer human. It's like, wow, this is my favorite new thing. Top right beer human. Oh man, you don't want us billboard size in your living room. Okay, you really don't want that. You really don't. Hawaii is much better than Florida. I don't know, man.
I'd only ever want the 144p. If that.
Yeah, and I mean, your connection has been pretty horrible tonight.
Good. Always is. 1920s phone. Oh yeah, 1920s house. Yeah.
He was in Converge. This Kurt guy.
Converge. Is he famous?
It's better than being called like your other name, Mark Jeremy, or Ron Ruffalo.
Ron Jeremy. Ron. Sorry, I'm just gonna shut up.
Or Mark Ruffalo.
So 43 minutes ago, I got a message request in Instagram from the Casual Smokers Collective.
I don't know who that guy is. I can't view that.
I was actually. Don't watch this. At Bluenose Beer Reviews and at Thomas Opent are doing a much better stream this evening. Sexier 2. Like, casual. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Do you not know who he is?
No. Oh,
Okay.
God, now I know. Now I see. I wasn't following him. Now I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love this guy already.
He is a bit of a cunt, though.
Now I see.
But I think he's going to be live, I think, this evening. He might be live now. Like, now, because he did say that he was going to be drinking like 2 double IPAs or something like that.
I'll check that, because it could very well be, because he says, don't watch this. And he was talking about some Cloudwater shit. I wasn't aware that was Peter. 1920s phone line right by the door, lounge on the other side of the house. Well, you know, buy a new house. As long as you're buying a new TV, might as well do that. Not as bad as my connection. Mine is literally the worst ever. Well, you know, I'll believe you. A little spots in the Pacific, Bucharest Air Force Station will still fly military flights there. Oh, really? I know you were used to be military. You said that before.
We have loads of US bases down here, which is interesting. We had loads more before, but like I see US planes all the time down here.
Yeah, I think there's something like 300 and something bases around the world. Something like that.
Really?
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Because where I live, there's 4 huge RAF bases, and then there's like a whole training area as well. So they do all their war games and stuff on this, and that's why, like, at night, sometimes I can hear it. I can hear like all the artillery fire, and you can hear it like right behind my house, even though it's quite a few miles away. It just makes it doesn't quite make the house shake, but it's loud enough.
So I misspoke. There are roughly 750.
Oh.
The UK has the second largest number, which is 145 bases.
Really?
Which is insanity. What? I don't know.
I have no idea how many we have. What I do know is that the area that I live in has squonks next time. That's all I'm saying. Squonks all around. Cheers, Lucy. Thanks for watching.
Squonk.
Bye-bye. And Vanessa saying I can use space available to fly overseas. That's fucking nice. That's cool. You should visit Harry. He has a horrible internet connection, but apparently lots of squonks. I do know the following is that even though I don't know how many of those military bases Netherlands have, and I really don't fucking care, is that where I live, we are very close to, you guys know this, I'm very close to the German border. And we have like training flights pass over, especially during like the spring and summer days. It's like F-16s, F-35s probably soon as well. All flying over like fucking low. You have all these jets doing all these maneuvers all the time. You can't help but wonder why Harry always has this huge smile on his face while he keeps looking at his phone.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I mean, he's probably just browsing 9gag.
Yeah, it's not 9gag. I'm more of a 4chan man. So yeah.
Yeah, both are basically the biggest racist communities in the world. So. So 9gag is based in Hong Kong, so less racist. Have you? I used to check out 9gag all the time, and I still do like once a day. And I spend 10 minutes there, and I'm like, why do I do this? That is like, these guys are sick.
They are bad.
Mm. My goal for a teaching position is the Department of Defense education activity in England, or maybe Harry can hook you up.
In fact, my next door neighbour's in, defence. In fact, yeah, I have a family member also who works in defence. I can't say who or what he does, but they kind of both work loosely in the forces. And my neighbour he works down at one of the bases. But he's like his personal trainer sort of thing. In the forces, but like he does kind of sports science sort of thing in the forces. So they are
weird.
Yeah.
I think Vanessa needs to talk to Harry about a possible work related thing. You can put your hand down now, honey.
Hey,
you don't have to. You don't stop showing off your girlfriend. Oh, wow,
what, Jill?
It's a threesome tonight. It's a threesome tonight, huh?
Yeah. Jill. Hey, Jill. You're looking quite fine tonight, Jill.
Aviono airbase in Italia, right near Venice. Oh, that sounds nice, though. I could go for that. I wouldn't mind a trip to
Venice is quite expensive.
But yeah, it is. Fucking hell, it is. Guys,
I went there like 20 years ago as well.
I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm going to sort of start wrapping this up because I do have work in the morning.
Cool.
And, got to do the stuff. Vanessa Kitty, ambidextrous.
Jill and Jill.
No,
which one will be tonight?
You know what they say, any holes
It was a
go.
polyamorous relationship.
I would have housing on base, etc. Look, Vanessa, why don't you seriously? Maybe Harry can hook you up. I know. Well, maybe not with a job, but he can hook you up. I know for that for. What was that joke again? Oh man, it was one of the worst jokes ever. Ron Perlman, of course. Alien 4: Resurrection. You guys seen the Alien movies?
Alien.
No, I actually haven't.
Oh man, at some point, Alien 4: Resurrection. Ripley has been cloned. Blah 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 blah. And they're on a ship. They're on a ship, they're on a spaceship, and she wants to get off the spaceship. So she's walking around and says, who do I have to fuck to get off this boat? And Ron Perlman's character responds, I can get you off. maybe not the both. It's still so bad. It's so bad. I love to hate that movie.
I love Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman is a genius. Like, yeah.
That jawline, that just whole skull, and you wonder where the fuck that came from.
Yeah, like, how does that work? How does that work?
I wonder what his parents look like. Are they actually apes? Like, it's so questionable. Yeah.
His shop in a base for cost, basically save up for most of the salary overseas. That's so fucking nice. Maybe I should get a job in the military. I think I could make a decent admiral.
Well, one of my colleagues was in the military, and off his experience, I can tell you that Ukraine is not a fun place, and no.
Wow. Okay.
That,
Well,
also, that war that England never fought in a few years ago, which is why we seem to be quite friendly with Ukrainians.
I'm trying to not go to political right now because let's not do that after 10 in the evening. Cam, yeah, okay. Retired United States Air Force. Oh, what? You spent 16 years in the Army. Dang.
Air Force.
Yeah, they've got 10. I was just checking as well. They got 10 U.S. Air Force bases in the UK.
Really?
10? Yeah. And 2 of them are quite near me, which is why I hear them all the time.
Fucking rowdy Americans.
Yeah.
Guys, I am going to end this live stream. Keith, if you want to keep it going, I can, but I'm just going to drop my channel out of it.
I'm going to shoot as well. I've got work tomorrow. It's just like, no.
He's like, no. So, thanks you guys for doing this. This was fun. It wasn't
Yeah, cheers, man.
Yeah. I still haven't had Veltins, but whatever.
One day.
Yeah, but you need to get some Veltins.
Yeah.
Should have told you to get Veltins. Yeah. I did tell you.
I think I have to go to like Pennsylvania to get it. I haven't seen it around here.
Vanessa's the thing. Are we going to just sit on the sidelines and let Rusty do whatever? Nah. Ow. No, of course. Well, again, like we can spend a whole live stream talking about that subject.
Yeah. But we'll just defer to Jay Tarrio because he knows best.
Nah, there you go. He always does. Thank you for the squonking lessons. Thank you very much for allowing us to teach you. And everybody, see you guys later. Everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for letting us entertain you. And that actually says a lot about how people are entertained by us. That says a lot more about
them.
Wow.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned for my new Top Right Beer Human channel.
Top Right Human Beer Human. Yeah, you're like a Top Right Beer. That is definitely what a Top Right Beer Human. I love that one, and I'm going to say that in the chat in a little bit with the rest of the guys. See what they think about it. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys. That was fun. I'm gonna click the end broadcasting. Bye everybody. Bye honeys. Honey buns.
Bye. Have a good time.
And
Bye.
cheers. See you guys next time. Cheers. Bye.